Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have one heck of a crazy update. Oh my goodness. So, 722, which is today, Hair just got a pretty huge patch. One of the biggest things is a new area and 2 new dungeons. This is called Outside Prunam, outside the borders of Prunam, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It looks very interesting. I really actually really like these like Aztec kind of like Mayan or something like that kind of qualities to it, kind of aesthetic. Also never had like a Mayan or Aztec kind of like aesthetic. So seeing that here, it's actually really nice and I like it a lot. Yeah, so this is the first dungeon right here. And this is the second dungeon right here. Both of them, I think, look really good just based on these screenshots. And then we also have a new system. I'm not sure what it's called at the moment. I do have other things that tell me what it's called. But it is something to upgrade your artifact equipment to give it new effects and some set effects as well. And then they have an event with it too. So that's the same page. Let me find the actual trailer. Here we go. So there's an actual trailer that they dropped for it. It looks really cool. Check this out. Like that thing reminds me of like a hypostasis from Genshin, and like these two, like that's like straight up like Master Hand, Crazy Hand from Super Smash. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Got this one too. I don't know if this is gonna be the dungeon music, but I'm gonna be curious. Like that guy looks like Son Goku or something, like monkey tail and all that. A lot of Genesis play going on. Small boss for me. So, and then they said that one dungeon will be good for EXP, so I assume one dungeon will be good for EXP, and then one dungeon will be good for kind of drop rate. That's my guess there. Alright, so I might put this more at the beginning. I talked a lot about the new systems, but let's look at the dungeons here. So I think this is Plagueis' Gaze first. This YouTube video is from, by the way, Kira Haranteu. So please go watch their video. Yeah, give them a like, give them a sub. They make really good stuff. So yeah, let's check it out. Playing Genesis as well. Look at this map, by the way. This map is insane. I wonder if there's gonna be like traps or something and like different routes you can go. He's also doing solo play, by the way. But still, it only takes 2 minutes, even with solo play. I mean, he's plus 12, so that definitely plays a role into it. So yeah, these things are getting shredded at the moment. Absolutely shredded. Does he have party buff? I can't tell if he has party buff. No, he doesn't, actually. So this is without party buff, too. Even though he is plus 12. We got a mini-boss here. Shredding that, yeah. But no, it's actually good, though, that he is shredding it at... He's shredding it at plus 12 VOS, and then you pick your different route. Nice. So he's shredding it at plus 12 without party buff. That means people without plus 12 VOS with party buffs should be able to do this dungeon quite nicely. Is it already boss time? Oh, I get it. So you fight one of the 2 hands, depending on the route that you go. And then for the boss fight itself, you probably fight both hands. Man, he got shredded. Y'all saw that? HP got absolutely shredded. He's not paying attention. Does he drop anything? Let's see. He didn't drop anything. He might be full damage too, you know. I assume drop rate will work here because they're normal dungeons. But yeah. No party buff at all, even though he has plus 12. Alright, drops. Okay, I see some yellow drops. Let's see what he got. Please show us what you got. Please. I beg of you. Okay, so... Okay, we see a couple of Spirit Stone. He dropped 2... He dropped 2... I think this might be the cooking material, actually. Oh, no, he dropped 4. He dropped 4 of the kind of Spirit Stone fragments. Let's go back over here. So, you need 100 total. He dropped 4 from that first dungeon, but I think he was doing it without drop rate. So keep that in mind, kind of. Ooh, nice outro. All right, next we got Plagueis', I think this is Presence or something like that. Again, really cool Aztec. Oh, this is straight through. This is a straight line. I feel like this might be the Grotto dungeon, if it's like a straight line through, like the EXP dungeon. I should check the EXP. We'll do that after. Okay, we'll do that after. Again, these aesthetics are so cool, you guys. I am so down with these aesthetics. They look so nice. Going in. Okay, yeah, I'm getting huge Grotto vibes. Like, the first room is a straight shot, and it's very small. Second room is, like, a lot bigger, and, like, with, like, multiple levels. You got the tanky enemies. I saw that shield over there. You got your tanky enemies. You got your annoying enemies. He still clears in about 3 minutes, though. Nice fade through. Nice fade through. Go, go, go. This one's like another straight room. Yeah, okay. I don't know about you guys, I'm getting major Trosh vibes from this dungeon. Absolute major Trosh vibes from this dungeon. Nice. And then the final room, of course. I assume this is gonna be the final room because it's another big room. So you got the small room, big room, small room, big room, just kind of like Trosh does. I'm almost 99% sure this is the Trosh dungeon for EXP. You know, that's the thing they gotta make sure happens. Yeah, and that was the last room. Yeah, exactly like Trosh. Exactly like Trosh. Then we got a boss here. Oh, humanoid boss. Humanoid boss. Ooh. Seems decently tanky. But again, he has no party buff. He's just going in alone. Dropped a good amount of stuff. I see some stuff there. Let's take a gander. Eventually. There we go. So he didn't drop any of the material. It looks like he dropped cooking goods. Look, he just dropped cooking goods here. 65 mil EXP. Don't know if he showed what weapon he was using. Yeah, it just looks like it just damage weapon stuff. Okay. Let's go to the other dungeon real quick. How much EXP did he have there? Day now. Okay, 19 mil. Okay, yeah. So significantly higher. Significantly higher. 69, excuse me. Haha, funny number. 69 million EXP. Definitely the Trosh dungeon. Like, it's literally just Trosh. Like, think about it. You got the small room here, and then you got a big room right after it with like a wait. So this is the small room still. And you got this big room with like different levels. You got the highs and the lows. Someone goes high, someone goes low, things like that. And then right after that, you got the smaller room. Should be this one. Yeah, smaller room, straight shot. There is still an up and down, but it's a lot smaller than the first room. And then you got that huge room with like 20 enemies here. I think there's like 20 enemies. Thankfully, that it looks like they're all spawned in. So it actually might be better than Trosh because they're all spawned in. And that's the end of the dungeon, and you go straight to the boss fight. So this is definitely the Trosh replacement, something that we've needed for a long time. It does cost 3 million combat power to get into, so it's going to be a little bit annoying to have to unequip and de-equip like your EXP weapon and things like that. Maybe they can go easier on the combat power requirement, but yeah, that's really good. 69 million with no EXP weapon and no random mission at all. That's really good. That's really nice. 2 minutes too, about 2 minutes. Here we go. So thankfully Babel has translated it. So thank you to 2NAFish there. Big claps to you. So yeah, we got Plagueis' Gaze and Plagueis' Portrait. Those are the names of the new dungeons. They both have 3 million combat power requirement. I know that sounds like a lot, but remember that they're making enhancements a lot easier, so on average, after a certain amount of time, people are going to be getting enhancements a lot easier, so getting to 3 million is not going to be too bad. And again, like I said, they've just released a new system right here for your artifacts, so that's going to be another combat power booster. So it might take some effort for people who aren't at 3 mil to get the 3 mil for their main, but I think it is pretty achievable. So here we go. And then this is what's called Artifact Gear Effect System Update. Use Spirit Stones, so those are the stones we saw earlier, on Artifact Gear's Ring, Circlet, Armor, Necklace to add socket slots. Apply Spirit Stones effects to give them more effects. Artifact Spirit Stone Wedge. Wedge can be crafted with Artifact Spirit Stone Fragments that can be obtained from the dungeons. Artifact Spirit Stone Fragments can be obtained from Pruinum Outskirts area. These are their 5 kinds: yellow, blue, green, orange, and red. Set effects of effect over stage 4 equipped gears embedded with same colored Spirit Stone Shard. Artifact Spirit Stone shards can be crafted from Artifact Spirit Stone fragments. At Denif, everything's at Denif. So with Artifact Rings, gonna get damage effects. Circlet gives you utility effects. Artifact Armor gives you defense effects, and Artifact Necklace gives you skill-related effects. And the next update is the PvP gear revamp. They are giving us that PvP gear only found in PvP, only used for PvP. So nice. And it also has like its own unique effects as well. And there's 3 types. There's base, support, and skill. So that's going to be really interesting as well. PvP specific stones, Calamitous fragments. Enhancement is chance based and has either of succeeding or not changing. Oh, so it looks like it has its own enhancement? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, just do this in PvP. Just focus this all in PvP. Like, only lets you do things with PvP. Unfortunately, you still have like 4 skills and things like that that are PvP related. I mean, PvE related. But the gear itself being focused only on PvP, I think is fantastic. Alright. And, of course, they revealed what the enhancement and changes are, with the, the enhancement and profession changes. So, weekly quests to obtain materials are added. Fluorite stones and restoration scrolls are obtained from the quest. So nice. There is an expiry date, so if you obtain the materials on 7/22, they're going to be deleted on 11/25, so that's about 4 months, give or take a few days. Really good. So every week you can get fluorite ores and restoration scrolls, just stock them up for 4 months, and then just go ham. Like, that's, it's going to be so nice, it's going to be so nice. And chances change from 11 to 12, yeah, okay. Higher, a little bit, yeah, well, whatever. And then they did a balance patch to Genesis there. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, let's go into it more. That's just a wiki I had opened up. So, going back to the Spirit Stone system, let's talk about the Spirit Stone system for a little bit. Here. So the Spirit Stone system is the one right here that affects your artifacts and all that stuff. And when you put them on, I guess they give you different colors. Here, let's start here. My bad. Okay, so these are elemental spirit stone spikes. They look like wedges, and they can be used for artifact equipment. Artifact spirit stones are dropped from dungeons outside Prunum outskirts. Collect artifact stone fragments. So the fragments here you see at the bottom. So 0 out of 100, you get 100 of them. Then you can make this wedge. I'm just gonna call it. No, it's spike. It's a spike. It can be crafted through Elry node. Yeah, equipment refiner. What are spirit stone fragments? Spirit stone pieces are divided into 4 types: rings, circlet, armor, and necklace. Each area has different fixing options. In addition, the spirit stone places have a total of 5 colors: blue, yellow, green, orange, and red. When assembling the pieces of the elemental stone artifact equipment, the effect of each color set is activated. So the colors, that's what you get from these. You see these like random rainbow stone things on each of the things. So like you have the rainbow stones. These kind of correspond to the colors, kind of like mystic stones in a way. So that's interesting. How to assemble spirit stones. Spirit stones placed are assembled the same way as L tier pieces, or like L tiers, I guess. They can be assembled through NPC Denif. Yeah. So place the elemental stone in your inventory and click the give options. If you come out of the desired color and features, finish by clicking the apply button. Please note that the applied effect is not applied if you do not click the apply button. So this is good because it works like Mystic Stones and it works like socketing, and it doesn't work like, let's say, Time and Space Scroll, where once you put it in, you're dedicated to it. No. You put it in, you check to see if you like it. If you like it, you hit apply. If you don't like it, you hit X. So that's really good. So yeah, it seems to be that you put the rainbow gem on, as we saw here, you can craft it. You put the rainbow gem on, and then it gives you one of the 5 colors here: blue, yellow, green, orange, and red. And then the effects, again, are, depending on the, the artifact piece, it can give you different effects. I wonder if they'll tell us which effects are working. Yeah, here we go. Spirit Stone crafting options has a set for each point. Each option has a maximum and minimum number. So, rings have physical magical attack power increase up to 2%. Ignoring physical and magical defenses, or number of appearances. Maybe it's chance, not effect, not power. Maybe it's chance, okay? So physical magical, ignore physical magical, critical damage, increases all skill damage and polarization. Now, one question I have real quick is I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rings, And then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, can you pick? I'm not sure, but can you just like pick which thing you want? That'd be really cool. Yeah, because there's 5 ring things here. As you can see the ring in the background behind these this stone here. So can you just straight up just pick what you want? That's really cool and not something I expected. Okay. Let's keep going though. Circlet, MP skill cooldown time, MP consumption, movement speed, maximize, and critical. Yeah, these are all really good. Armor gives you HP, damage reduction, nice. Physical magical defense, damage reduced to bosses, all property resistance, nice. Necklace gives you command or skill damage increase, strong skill damage increase, intense skill damage increase. Oh, this must be like bravery, strength, tenacity, hyperactive skill damage increases. So they're giving you a point to necklace too. Yeah, these are all really good. Again, they're all combat power boosters. They're all damage boosters. They're all really, really good. Oh, sorry, was it able to be viewed by you guys? Sorry, I just realized that my OBS was a little bit lower. Okay, but you guys saw most of it. It's fine. Okay. Now, so again, remember that each of these will give you a different color, as you can see here, for your thing. So they got the color orange here, and that also applies its own set effects. So for the blue set effects, we got ASD 3% when the sum total of your attribute resistance increase exceeds 1000, 3 all property resistance 50, damage reduction 10%, ooh, 5 increases physical magical and 1%, and then 8% per 8% of damage reduction stats. Okay, this seems more like I guess PvP blue one. Not that insane. Yellow, when awakening, all skill cooldown time 10%. Ooh. Upon awakening, critical and maximize increased by 8%. Nice, nice. Awakening charge speed 25%. Ooh, very nice. And then 5-piece effect, physical magical attack power 4% when awakening. MP consumption minus 10 when awakening. So adding the two together, wait, no, that's MP consumption, my bad. Yeah, yellow seems pretty good. Actually, yellow seems pretty good for just generic use, especially people who have multi-awaken, because getting more awakening charge speed is fantastic. 25% too. And that's gonna increase your combat power by a lot as well. Yellow, so yellow seems pretty good. Green, we got a buff, recovers HP MP 0.5% per second for surrounding party members per 500k combat power up to 3%. Oh, just generic buffs. Okay, MP consumption minus 5, all skill cooldown minus 5. Buff, nearby party members physical magical attack 0.5 per combat power up to 4%. Okay, and of course you got your buffing set like the Sage set. The 3-piece is pretty good though. If you just want to use the 3-piece with like maybe like a yellow 2-piece, that's actually pretty solid. MP consumption minus 5, ASD minus 5 is a lot. That's a lot. So you know, mixing and matching might be good too. Alright, we got orange. HP increase 5% when entering dungeons with environmental debuffs. That means adaptation. Adaptation 2%. And then 5-piece is when entering a dungeon with adaptation, damage dealt to bosses and is increased by 10%. Nice. Orange seems really, really good too, if you can get the 5-piece. Unique damage increase to bosses 10%. That's a lot of damage, and then it gives you more survivability with an adaptation too, and you get 2% adaptation just in general to help you meet that cap, or you can get rid of some of your ERP if this lets you go above the cap. Red, damage reduction minus 5. Okay, attack of inflicting damage 0.5 as 3 additional seconds sustained damage occurs. Polarized 3, damage reduced by 8%. Damage reduction. Damage reduced by 8%. Attack of inflicting damage by 1.5 is 3 additional. Okay, not sure what Red is trying to say. I think the translation might have been botched a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't even really even seem that good. Maybe it is good. I'm just not understanding it that well. But it does not really seem that good to me. Orange and yellow and a little bit of green seem the way to go at the moment. Orange and yellow and green. So that's really cool. And again, those are all the set effects depending on the whatever you get on the color here. Remember, you have 5 artifact pieces, 2 rings, 1 circlet, 1 necklace, and 1 armor. Don't forget you have 2 rings. That's why there's 5 pieces. Or 5 pieces for the setup. Okay, now we're in the PvP section. So, complete the epic quest, conditions of fighting, battle. Camilla's fighting training during epic quest, equipment, upon completion. For each character, +9, yeah, okay. Oh, so it starts at +9. You complete the quest, you can proceed, okay. Camilla purchase and Camilla shop. Fighting equipment, it will be changed. We will no longer sell weapons and sparring equipment to consume ED and AP. You can purchase, okay, battle equipment. Duelist battle equipment also has fixed effect, and 3 additional effects and socket effects are provided. Okay. Battle stings, so they give their own wedges as well. Very nice. Available only for A rank or higher purchase. Really? Only A rank or higher purchase? I don't think that's smart for that. They should just made it available to everybody to buy. And it has its own effects too. So top piece, physical magical attack times 2 enhance. Pants movement speed times 2 enhance. Gloves ASD times 1 enhance. And buff critical for the shoes times 2 enhance. They didn't do attack speed for pants? I feel like that's a misstep. There should have been attack speed for pants. Whatever. Reinforcement level 9. So plus 9 will give you 3% damage reduction. Plus 10 will give you 3% additional damage. Plus 11 will give you physical magical attack 1%. And 2 pieces gives you HP. Okay, here's the attack speed. The attack speed's right here, 10%. It gives you HP and attack speed. 4 piece gives you physical magical and 4% chance of double attack. Specialized system can only be used as equipment for duelist duel. Okay, yeah. Or 4 specialized options to basic support skill for duelist equipment. Will they go into that here? Not. Okay. So, whoa, this is weird. This is crazy. So yeah, this is more of the PvP stuff. After selecting the equipment to use a specialization system, specialization option is given. You can add options by consuming special stones and AP for Dalian by clicking the group you want to add. Okay, so you can add, I guess, effects, up to 4 effects onto these things. And yeah, you got the what is it, the basic support and skill. So basic support and skill. Okay, not completely understanding this one as well as the other thing, but okay. Optimization is cool. And then you just add them there. List of default options: physical magical 1, physical defense, magical defense, physical powers, increased physical defense, magical defense. I don't know what this is. ASD, crit damage, maximize crit, max MP. Okay. Oh yeah, so that's okay. So that lines up with the other thing. So basic, support, and skill. So this is basic, this is support, and this is skill. So character's skill damage increase 1.5. Support increases MP recovery when hitting, when getting attacked. Additional damage, damage reduction, attack speed, awakening charge, max HP, MP cost, skill cooldown, attribute resistance. Okay, cool. And then I guess you just kind of put it on and what have you. Yeah, more PvP stuff. Okay, so I think that's everything. I might need to reorganize this a little bit so I can make sure to show you guys the dungeon first, and then I talked about the kind of what's it called? Artifact equipment option system, which seems really cool. So conclusion time, right? How do I feel about all this? I like the 2 new dungeons. I can't wait to play them. The artifact option system seems really nice. Better than Mystic Stones. I mean, better than Imprint. Not better than Mystic. Mystic is still the most broken system. Better than Imprint. Imprint is such garbage. I'm so glad this is not like Imprint. You know, it might still have RNG, whatever, what have you. But at least the effects themselves that we can see here, they're all permanent. They're not like on proc chance garbage things. They're all permanent effects. These set effects all look good. Looks really like all these things look really nice here. Big combat power boosters, big damage boosters. I'm excited for the system. PvP stuff looks cool too. I may need to experience that more myself, but they at least put some effort here with the gear. It's not perfect because again there's other things like force skills and other things like that that's more PvE oriented, so maybe if they can do something with that, that'd be nice. Maybe like some PvP only force skills that like the same force skills but you can only use them in PvP. That'd be really cool. But I don't know, it's definitely a step in the right direction, but I think I'm the most hyped for the new dungeon and this new Spirit Stone and Artifact equipment option system. I think it's going to be really nice. And of course, we got the enhancement event weekly. I'm not sure about the super details, but fluorite stones and scrolls per week. Oh my goodness, so crazy. This is going to be a great update. So this update dropped, again, to tell you guys, this update dropped 7/22 in KR. That means we're going to get it in 4 weeks. So 7/29, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're probably either going to get it August 18th or August 25th. August 18th or August 25th is when we are going to get this patch. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait. I really, really, really can't wait. Real quick, one bad thing though. One tiny, tiny, tiny bad thing about this is a certain someone is unfortunately missing from this update. If you guys know what I'm talking about, where is the Eve Quatator? Unfortunately, I think that kind of reveals to us the update frequency for Quatator. Unfortunately, it might be, yeah, only once a month is we're gonna get a Quatator update. But if they're gonna do good updates in between, like these new dungeons, I think it's gonna be okay. But it does hurt a little bit to be like, okay, we're gonna be waiting a long time for the rest of these Quatator classes, unfortunately. But, you know, take the bad with the good. At least there's a lot of good stuff here. But that's it for me, guys. It was a long video. I'm sorry about that, but there was so much to talk about. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourself a fantastic day, and peace out.